Welcome to another week of Open the Books Ripoff of the Week. Adam Andrzejewski is off tonight on assignment, so you get me, Tamara Colbert, his co-host. This week, we're talking about the $1.4 trillion in unspent federal COVID funds. $1.4 trillion. Folks, there is another $3.5 trillion bill sitting right now in the U.S. Congress trying to spend more money. Well, what's so special about what's left? Well, we thought that you would want to know where your tax dollars were not being spent, actually. But here's what the key facts are. And I'm going to make sure to read them because I don't want to get these numbers wrong. You need to be able to understand exactly how the federal government is mishandling your tax dollars related to COVID funding. So according to usaspending.gov, only 69% of COVID funding has actually been spent. Was it the pandemic that was out of control, or was it out of control spending? We're not quite sure, but we're thinking it's the latter, out of control spending, and the Congress found an opportunity to just go crazy with your tax dollars. So here's some big numbers for you. Of the 40 government agencies and entities listed by usaspending.gov as having unspent COVID relief, listen to this, almost $1 trillion remain unobligated by the end of July 31st, 2021. That means those are agencies where the money has not even yet been designated. That's in addition to another 1.4 trillion we talked about that has still not even been spent. 16 of 43 U.S. government agencies and entities, all tracked, each had still more than $1 billion in COVID funds they had not allocated, for a combined total of $953 billion. The Department of Labor, they're still sitting on $218.5 billion unspent. And by the way, out of that, they suspect, someone actually testified at the end of last year that they suspect that between $73 and $200 billion was fraudulently spent in unemployment insurance obligations alone. $200 billion in fraud. That's when there's so much money, folks, that our federal government not only can't spend it fast enough, they can't even keep track of it. So what's the point? Openthebooks.com. We've got a great article that's going up in Forbes that's going to provide you all the details. We're going to post that link here as soon as it goes live. You can find out more information right now, though, on those $1.4 trillion in unspent COVID funds if you go to openthebooks.com now. Here's what's really important. We need you. We need your help, because we need you to go to openthebooks.com and please sign up and sign our petition to encourage and demand Congress take at least 72 hours to read the bills before they sign it. That's an extraordinarily important fact, because if we don't have a Congress reading the bills, do we have a representative republic? Most likely we don't. We really appreciate you, and we can't wait to discuss more what we've got coming up. You won't even believe it. The United Nations General Assembly starts at the end of this week, and next week we're going to be talking about the funds that America is spending with the United Nations, billions and billions, with very little and in some cases no oversight. Again, openthebooks.com. Sign up, please. Like us here at Facebook, and you can follow us on Twitter as well at Open the Books. Thank you so much for watching this evening, and we'll be back next week with a full report. Until then.